Oh, Central Texas! Don't you dare be sour. Clap for your world famous comic book store and feel the power. It's a new comic book day. Yes, it is. Hey guys, Sydney here from America's Heroes Comics and Games, coming to you with previews of books coming out April 13th of 2016, brought to you by Bootios, making sure your comics ain't booty. Alright, not a whole lot of number ones coming out this week and some stuff, so let me go ahead and get started and get you underway. First up, Gwenpool number 1. If you guys have been following Gwenpool, you know she came out of she was from a variant cover from Gwen Stacy month, and they turned her into a comic. This series is about a girl named Gwenpool who is a comic book reader, and she wakes up in a world where the comic characters are real. So she thinks it's fake or a dream, and of course it means that there's no consequences, so she just treats it like a game. Of course, you know, same Deadpool kind of style, the writing, the way she's going to be. So if you're a Deadpool fan, definitely worth checking out. Next up, Gold Events. This one is a story about a girl detective. Her father runs a resort. She has dreams and aspirations to be the in-house detective, and one day the in-house detective comes into her and tells he'll train her if he helps her with a case. So if you like Nancy Drew or Veronica Mars, definitely a series that you'd be interested in picking up. Next up is Harley Quinn Gang of Harleys number 1. This is a mini-series. If you've been reading Harley Quinn, you know she had her gang of Harleys in her books. They've been at the job for a few months in the story, and they're ready to stand on their own, but Harley gets kidnapped. So they're trying to figure out who it is and who's got the grudge against Harley that would want to kidnap her, which, you know, it could be anybody. It's Harley Quinn. Next up, this is going to be the book I think this week is Moon Knight number 1. Mark Spector wakes up in an insane asylum in New York City. He's got no powers, and they've got tons of medical records saying that he's been crazy his whole life, that he's dreamed this whole Moon Knight persona and everything else. He's been in there the whole time. So he's trying to figure out if he's really crazy, or is he if this somebody's got something against him. So this seems like a very, very interesting series. I'm definitely recommending y'all check that out. Next up, Star Wars Special C-3PO. This, if you were ever wondering why he has his red arm in The Force Awakens, this is supposed to give you some insight into that. This, like I said, this is just a one-shot. I haven't had a chance to actually read it yet, so I'm not exactly sure of what is going on with everything in this story. But, you know, if you're a Force Awakens fans, definitely worth checking out and seeing why he's got that red arm. Next up, Xena, Warrior Princess number 1. With them talking about bringing the series back on TV. We get a new number 1 in the comics. It's supposed to be 25 years after the Twilight of the Gods. Xena and Gabriella have been missing for that whole time. And Rome is growing in power. Season is trying to conquer everything. So they're going to, you know, Gabriella's having visions, and they're trying to stop things. So if you are a Xena fan, you know, a new number 1 for you, definitely worth checking out. Last up, Thanos, the Infinity Finale. This is the last of the original graphic novels. Revelations and Relativity already come out. This one is the last piece of everything, as Annihilus is harnessing the powers of Adam Warlock. You know, he's going to try to destroy the universe, mass genocide and everything, and only Thanos can stop him. So if you've been reading the series, definitely worth checking out. Alright, that's it for the new comics, but one thing that we do have coming out this week is the DC previews for the Rebirth. This is definitely something that you want to check out if you're a DC fan or you're interested in the DC books. Definitely worth checking out, because this is going to tell you what the comics are going to be after Rebirth, give you some idea of what the storylines are going to be about. So you definitely want to pick this up. It's pretty full, and it goes through all the DC stuff there. Vertigo, it goes through graphic novels, it goes through some of the things that are ending with the New 52, and it gives some backgrounds into what some of the characters and what some of the stories are going to be for Rebirth. All right, well that's it. Not a whole lot of other things, but we do have Pop Snuffleupagus, so you know you want this. That's it. The full list is on America's Heroes Comics Clean.com. And that's it for this week. So thank y'all for listening, and we will see you on the day.